Ain't nobody awake right now, huh? See if anybody's awake. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? Oh, damn, 2 4. Yeah, ain't nobody awake. Oh, what's up, Randy? What up, sister? How's you and how's Hitler? Pretty late. I didn't think anybody was on. It's like yeah, I can't sleep. Oh, he's right there. Tell him I said what's up. Yeah, I don't know. I can't sleep. So I was like, hey, YouTube, keep my keep me up a little. Well, maybe it'll get me tired. He said, "What's up?" Oh man, damn! I haven't done a live in like forever. My I don't know, for some reason it wouldn't let me delete this account, but it let me delete the other one that I was monetizing. Weird. I tried so many times to delete this one and nothing. And then the other one got deleted like nothing. It was weird. It was like I had to call them. I had to call them, and I talked to this dude, and he went through the steps on deleting it. So I went through the steps with him, and I said I already did all that. He said no, but watch. And then he did something else, and then it was finally deleted. But this one, he said I can't because of, I forgot how he explained something. I don't know, but I tried to delete this one. I don't know how many times, but it wouldn't delete for some reason. I don't know, but I think this was my first YouTube account ever. Like, or was it no? I think it was this one. Like back in like 2000, like 6 or 7 or something like that. But yeah, you can't sleep either. You guys are just up. Yeah, I'm just up. I'm just chilling. But yeah, I don't know. I just can't sleep. You know what I mean? When you can't sleep, you can't sleep. But let's just say main channel. Like this is like the first one I had because when my son was my oh you know what, my son just turned 21, dude. Um, and when he was I think when he was 6. Yeah, when he was 6, I I'm in my car right now. It's my yeah, when he was 6, I think. How old was he? 5, 6? I don't know. I got a YouTube account for him so he could watch like certain things. And then I just started using it later, like years later. I didn't start YouTube until like a few years ago. But yeah, this was like the first account I made, like way back in the day for him. He used to make videos. He used to make videos outside and at the park and stuff. And I used to post them, but I took them down because like how pedophiles like lurk around and look at kids' videos and shit. So I I I was like, nah, I don't want some pedophile to look at his account or anything. So I ended up um taking off all his videos. But man, he used to make some cute videos. I downloaded some of them on my phone when he danced to Thriller. Um, there was another one he made. There's a couple he made. that I kept, but the rest of them I deleted because I just it's just him playing at the park, and he would like say like, "Oh, look it, I'm doing this or I'm doing that," and like he would just make up some stuff. He had a good imagination, but yeah, it's Oh, I forgot I could do all this stuff, man. Let's see. I don't even remember how to like Oh yeah, add as moderator. Yeah. So I ended up deleting all his videos and stuff because I just didn't want some pedophile to be watching his video and stuff, and you know what I mean. So I ended up just like taking it off, and so I kept it around and never really used it. And then when I started YouTube, a couple years ago, I was like, fuck it, I'll just use it. And then I ended up getting like a strike or two. So I was like, oh shit. So I created the other one. Then I got 2 strikes on that one. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. So that's pretty much how it went. Yeah, but that's what happens though, like fucking. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I was like, um, I was hoping to see Skip's World. That fool, he always wanted me to go live. I don't know why. Like, go live, and I was like, nah, man. And that was back in shit. How long ago was that? Over a year ago. Skip's World. He always came in. Um, Skip's World always wanted me to. Chapo always wanted me to. Listo. They were always like, "Yeah, go live." And Gordo. I haven't heard from that fool in forever. And Listo, and um, I hear from Chapo once in a while. He still gives me a call and text just to see how I'm doing. That's pretty much the only person I talk to is Chapo. That's about it. Look, oh shit! Look at Rich. Look at Raider Rich. I knew that fool would be up. That, you're probably drinking right now too, huh, fool? Freaking Raider Rich. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what Chapo was telling me. Yeah, EBK was battling. I was like, dang. Yeah. Um. Shoot, I don't even know what else is going on. Probably a lot. Damn. I had 14 people in here, now I have 6. They were like, "Oh, dude has his screen black." Well, do you want to see me or? Yeah, it's funny. But it said, what does it say? Oh, you're growing? Oh, that's what's up. How your plants look. That's pretty dope. My cousin said he wants to start doing it again. That guy could grow. That guy can grow. But I don't know. I hope he does. I hope he does. That'd be pretty tight. I haven't um I haven't grew for a while, but I used to just grow like for my own personal, you know. I used to grow in my garage. I used to grow like 6 or 7 plants, just for my personal use, indoor. But I remember one time I did I had 67, yeah, somewhere around there, like 67 plants, and these teenage kids went in and took all my plants when I was gone. But I found out who did it. But yeah, I was like, yeah, there's some kids from my neighborhood, and somebody said I was growing, and so they went and broke into my house when I was not there. And my son, my 21-year-old, was like 3 or 4 at the time, so this was like about 18 years ago. Yeah, somewhere around there. But yeah, they took all they took all my shit, and then when I found all my plants, I didn't even find all of them. I found like 35, 40 of them. They were all in shock. They were like they couldn't come back, so I just called it a loss. You know, it's more worldwide now. Breakdown. Oh, okay. I'll be live tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably go live tomorrow. I'm smoking right now. Hold on. But yeah, trying to keep my mind busy, you know. Just chilling. It is tomorrow. You know what I meant, Rich. This guy. Later today. Then, Jesus Christ. This guy. It is tomorrow. I know, but you know what I meant. I don't call it. I don't call it today because I haven't went to sleep yet. Once I go to sleep and I wake up, then it's tomorrow. But yeah, I know. After 12, it's whatever. But yeah, yeah. I'll nah. I mean, this fool. Nah. I mean, but yeah. I'll probably go live tomorrow, and I'll have my. I won't. It won't be all black. It'll be me. But yeah, I used to go live all the time. What's up, Spanx? Go to bed, fool. This will say go to bed, fool. Oh my God, Spanx. It's good to see you though. I know once the sun comes, yeah, that's how I see it, Rich. Okay, especially when I work graveyard, it's like I know it's the next day, but it's like not really because I didn't go to sleep yet, you know. But yeah, man, I didn't know who had wrenches or not because I that's how long I've been gone. I don't even know who has wrenches or what. I kind of forgot how to use YouTube because I was like looking at certain things and I was like, wait, what? Like I didn't even know how to give a wrench right now. At first, I was like, man, what the heck? Look at Gilly. He said, "What's up, Mister Few? What's up, Gilly? Long time no see, man. Yeah, just chilling and trying to uh trying to get myself tired so I can go to sleep. You know, but I should be going to bed. That's what Spink said. He said, "Go to sleep, fool." What? Go to sleep, fool. Yeah, no, I just can't sleep right now. That's all. Just insomnia. You know. But yeah, StreamYard price went up, but they still have the free version. Oh, StreamYard, yeah. I I I probably forgot how to use that too. It's been so long, dude. StreamYard, damn. StreamYard, damn. That's crazy, huh? StreamYard. I used to use it. I've been just trying to get back to my feet. Good to see you live though. Yeah. Uh, yeah, get on your feet, dude. Yeah. Like it was a nice night though. Nice stars and stuff. It's like a weird color though. It's not really. It's like I don't know. Oh, I just saw a shooting star. Yeah, I'm just chilling, man. I'm fucking trying to wind down so I can fall asleep, but I'm like wide awake, man. It's not. It's not a good thing. I need some sleep. I know I'm going live tomorrow for sure though. Just woke up to use the bathroom, and look who I found. That's funny. Not me. I'm not live. I'm just kidding. I'm just waiting for Skip or Chopper to show up. Skip always would show up when I went live. He was like one of the first ones. Or Chapel, he'd say, "Oh, first one, first comment or something." But I understand it's really late. But yeah, imagine if I had Carlos in here right now playing music. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I forgot how to use StreamYard. Like really, I don't. Damn, I'm gonna have to like look into it again and figure it all out and everything because I don't know I don't know if StreamYard's changed like the way it's like the setup is and everything and like the cameras and everything like how they would put the people on the screen and stuff like I don't know. Chop will be calling crazy hours. Oh, he has your number. Oh man, yeah, he does. And I would be asleep and then I'd wake up the next day and I would text him like, "Oh, I was asleep. What's up? You okay?" And he'd be like, "Oh yeah, well, I was just gonna tell you about so and so and like he told me about EBK and I was like, dang, that's crazy." Or he would say, "Go live, fool," like at like 11 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, this guy's crazy. I'm like, nah, fool. You can use what? Oh yeah, yeah. See, I don't know any of that stuff, bro. Like, I think I'll be able to once I start messing with like different programs and stuff. But yeah, StreamYard was actually the thing I used to get on. Huh? I never went live on YouTube really, like the live on YouTube. I was always StreamYard, and man, there was times where I had full panels. Remember, I would have 10 people on the screen, and everybody be laughing and joking around, and yeah, those are fun times. Fun times. StreamYard is charging now for your info, etc. Well, yeah, I figured they would all start doing that. You know what I mean? They're gonna charge because you know you can't just give a program out, or a stream service for free, for too long. That's how they get people. They give it to them for free for so long, and then they start charging them, and they're used to using it, so they end up paying for it, or whatever. But Chapo's a fool for real. He, oh yeah, my intro. Remember my intro and stuff? Oh man, damn, I don't know. That's crazy. Like, damn, I'll have to make a new intro now. I don't even know if I remember how to do any of that stuff because I actually had S1 make me an intro, and then I had who else did I have make it? I forgot the dude's name. He was friends with Tommy Thunder. He made me an intro, and then I made my own, but it wasn't as great. But yeah, these guys are pretty good with their intros, man, and how they make them and stuff. I don't think I would know how to do that, but yeah, I'll end up learning again. I remember all the good time for reals, right? It was fun. Like I always made it fun, until all like some of the drama started happening, with everything else, and it's like, oh my god, dude. But all the other times, man, we had fun, and everybody would come in and panel and would tell something funny that happened, or like a life story, or even talk about what's going on in their life, and or we would just chop it up and ask stupid questions like, would you rather be blind or deaf? Like I remember those. Would you rather have no feet or no hands? Like we would ask stupid questions like that. Would you rather have, we would ask the females, would you rather have no hair on your head or hair on your back or stuff like that? And then we'd ask the guys, would you rather have like hairy legs, like very very hairy legs, like a werewolf, or would you want your arms to be like that? And some people would be like, oh, legs, because I could always wear pants, because we were like, you can't shave them though. Like you would try to shave them and it would still be there, just so they can't say, "Well, I'll just shave." Like we used to ask all kinds of dumb questions. Would you rather have no ears or no nose? And like just dumb questions like that. But yeah, we used to have fun, or playing music all the time, and man, oh man, those are some good times. We used to stay up late. Remember, I would start like at 7 or 8 o'clock at night and end like at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh my god, those are some times. I did a 24-hour live one time. 24 hours. That's nuts. But yeah, it's dang, that's when, yeah, that's when I first started. It was like September of 2023, I think. Yeah, 2023. Yeah, it was after COVID. I mean, COVID's still around, but I mean, when they were wearing masks and everybody had to be inside, and like they would have like 5 people lined up to get into the store, and they would only let like 2 people in at a time. You can only buy one thing of toilet paper. It's crazy like that. We're gonna tell like our grandkids later, like, oh yeah, we used to have to wear masks, and they would only let like 3 people in at the store at all times, and they would only let you buy 1 pack of toilet paper and a certain amount of water. And it's like, dude, they're gonna be like, what? Why? And yeah, it's just crazy how like we're gonna tell our grandkids about that and stuff. But yeah, shout out to my son. He just turned 21, and man, it's crazy having a 21-year-old. Like, makes you feel old. You know what I mean? COVID is a lie, bro. COVID is a lie. No, it's just a different strain and different form of a flu that was just killing people. It was like that's what people were dying from way back in the day, in the early 1900s, when they had the influenza. That was probably COVID. That was probably COVID, but they just called it influenza. You know what I mean? But in Bill Gates' words, he said all COVID is a big bad. Well, that's basically what it is. It's just different strains, and it causes certain things to your lungs, or your head, or your throat, or you know what I mean. It's your stomach. And yeah, I remember when I got COVID, man, I couldn't eat nothing. All I had to do was drink fluids, and then I lost taste and smell. Then my smell came back, but my taste didn't. But then my taste came back, and I was like, damn, that's crazy, because they said that sometimes they won't come back. But yeah, my smell and taste came back. Because I remember I was thinking, well, shoot, I should just try eating things that I didn't like mustard, or like try something really, really spicy that nobody could really eat. You know what I mean? Like I was thinking about doing that. Try stuff that I just don't like. Like I don't like mayonnaise like that. I could put it like in tuna, but I can't eat mayonnaise like that, like on a sandwich or off a spoon. I know people that can do that, but I I just no, dude. I and I was thinking I should try it since I can't taste it. I should just try it. Just try different foods that I know I don't like the taste, and then just try it because I had no taste. Like, why not? Might as well. But yeah, I don't know. It's just COVID was just well, that's basically, if you look it up, before, like, pre-COVID, COVID was around. It was even on bottles and stuff that says, this product can kill COVID, whatever, and they didn't call it COVID-19 and all that. COVID's been around for a while. It just it just wasn't a big thing. It didn't affect people, like, that's why I'm saying it mutates. Every virus mutates. That's why when you get a flu shot every year, now, you get the flu shot because it mutates, so they have to make a new flu shot for it. The liquid for it. So it just. But I don't know. I never really got flu shot. I think I got a flu shot maybe once or twice in my life, and I was probably little. But When I got older, I didn't go get a flu shot. And then like if I was at the hospital for something, and or like when my son was born, they were like, "Oh, do you want to get a flu shot so your son doesn't get sick, like in case you get a flu?" And I'm like, "Nah." I just I don't know. I just don't get flu shots. I don't know. Plus, I don't really get sick very often. I've been around people that had COVID and I didn't get it. I got it that one time, of course, during the COVID pandemic, but like afterwards, it's like getting it once made me immune to it or something. I don't know. It's weird. Like I could be around people that have it and I just don't get it. But plus, I don't really get sick often. Like having a cold or a flu or I don't know, whatever. I just don't. I don't catch viruses and stuff like that or being around people. Like I don't know. It's just weird. But like somebody could be like, oh yeah, like, oh he's got the flu. Don't go around him. Like my nephew or something, or like my kid when he was little. Like, oh, don't go around him. He's got the flu. You're gonna get it. And I never got it. I never got sick because he was sick. But now that I'm getting older, I guarantee I'll probably get a flu like nothing. But I don't know. I still haven't got sick lately. Like I don't know. I just don't. I don't get sick like that for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I have a good immune system or something. I don't. Now I know one thing. Um, COVID did that I tripped out was when I lost the taste and the smell. I was like, dude, what the hell? Like, this is crazy because I couldn't taste nothing. I couldn't smell nothing. Um, I went to light a joint and I couldn't even smell the bud. When I was smoking it didn't taste like anything. I was just like, that's how I noticed because I went to smoke. I made a cone. The smoking it, I couldn't taste it either, and I tripped out. So I go, am I tripping or just maybe it's not good or something? So I ended up getting a cigarette, and I lit a cigarette, and I couldn't taste the cigarette either. So I'm like, what? So I get up, I go to the kitchen, I grab a soda, I take a drink, and I couldn't taste the soda. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And then like the next morning, that's when I started feeling sick from COVID. I got the headache, I got the fever, I got the chills. I couldn't really, like, I couldn't get out of bed really, but I would force myself, of course, because I had to. But I was like, damn, I think I got COVID. So I got one of the tests. I tested it. Yeah, I had COVID. I was like, fuck, dang. So I was like, that's why I lost taste and smell. Because I know that people were saying, oh, you could lose your taste and smell for a minute. And I was like, nah. And I was one of them, right? Of course, I was one of them. But yeah, no, like COVID. I want to say COVID is a lie or COVID's not real and this and that, but COVID, it's just a different strain of the flu, basically. But and it's still around. It's still people are still getting sick from it, and but they're not dying like in enormous like rates and like when they were like posting it on the news all the time and shit. Like, oh yeah, 103 people died, 103,000 people died so far with COVID, and like, dude, I don't even know if those numbers are right. I think every time somebody got sick in the hospital and died, they would blame it on COVID. Oh, he had COVID, so they would mark it as COVID. But I don't think those numbers are right. But I'm not saying a lot of people didn't die from it. Yeah, a lot of people were actually dying from the shot. The boosters and the vaccines or whatever. Because um, my niece's dad got the vaccine and the booster or whatever, and then a few months later he died, and they did a toxicology report, and they were saying it was because of of the vaccine or the what do you call it, the booster. I was like, damn. So I don't know, man. Good night, Fume. All right, Spanx. Tell Pearl I said hi. I send mine. Yeah, I'll probably be on for a little bit longer, but I'm just trying to get myself tired. You know, smoke a smoke a few cigarettes and I guess lay down and try to force myself to go to sleep. Whatever. I don't know. It's kind of hard to sleep right now, but I'll get tired sooner or later. Whatever. Oh, okay. Yeah, I appreciate that, Spinks. Yeah. Um, man. Well, it went from like 15 people to 20 something people to 8 people to 7 to 11 back to 14. Now it's down to 2 people. But yeah, I yeah, if it stays at 2 for a while or 1 or whatever, I'll probably just log off. But I'll just I used to listen to back in the day. I don't know why I used to, but I did. I used to listen to Beethoven for Elise. I used to listen to that and go to sleep to it. Or what was the other one I used to listen to a lot? There's a couple songs I used to put on repeat, and I would fall asleep. And once it stopped, because it would be on for like an hour or two, like I would find the ones that had the loop, and I would end up falling asleep halfway through, and then I'd wake up and it would be right there, like to hit replay. Yeah, I used to fall asleep to those. Might need them again because I can't sleep for nothing. 7 people up in this. They're like they come in. They're like, oh, this dude ain't showing his face. What's he talking about? Yeah, this is boring. I'm out. And then they bounce. But if you guys want to talk about something like, oh, I hate politics, but whatever it is, put it in the chat. I'll chop it up with you. I'm trying to get myself tired so I can go to sleep. You know, like aliens, aliens topic. Um, what was the? We had a long discussion one time. I think it was dreams. We had a big old discussion on dreams one time. People were coming up with some crazy dreams, dude. Like crazy things that would happen in their dreams. Like I don't even remember like 90% of the time. Like I know I dreamt something because I can almost kind of remember like something that kind of happened, but then I'm like I don't remember the rest of it. I just like one time, what was it like a week ago? I dreamt we went to um I don't I can't really say the city, but it was a beach, and I just remember picking something up off the sand, and that's the only part I remember. I don't know who was there. I don't know what beach it was. I don't nothing. I just remember getting something off the sand, and I went to look at it, and then I woke up, and that's the only part I remember. It's weird. Like, but I know some people have some wild dreams and they remember them. Like, I don't know why I don't remember my dreams. Plus, I heard that um, they done like um, studies on it, and they say that you only actually dream like the last like hour to half hour before you wake up. So it's like, damn. So what does your mind do? Does it just shut down and you just see black the whole time, and then you dream? That's why they say people don't remember their dreams because it's real quick. But some people remember like wild ass dreams and wicked shit, like oh, I was being chased by a rhino or something, and I was going through a whole city, and then bombs were going off, and I'm like, what? Like, damn, well, you be dreaming some crazy shit. But like I don't know. I just don't remember my dreams like that. Or sometimes I don't even know if I dreamt, but they say you do every time, that you just don't remember them. So I don't know. There's times where I just went to sleep and then I open my eyes and it's like 7 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's like, huh, I didn't dream. And then, but they say you do. They say you do, but I don't know. Maybe I don't remember it. I don't know. Let's see. 36 minutes. Oh man, I'm gonna call it quits. I'm gonna try to lay down and force myself to sleep. Hopefully, I get tired. Just I don't know. Hopefully, if not, then I guess I'll just lay there for a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably go live tomorrow. Well, not probably. I will. Probably way earlier though. Way earlier. All right, everybody. I'm out.